Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov is on a two-day visit to India. Lavrov met Prime Minister Modi and External Affairs Minister Sergey. The meeting comes at a time when the world is holding its breath over the Russia-Ukraine war. Our next report tells you how Lavrov's visit to India has irked the West and why the US has cautioned India against trade deals with Russia.
As the Ukraine war rumbles destructively into its second month, one of Russia's oldest allies, India, has been a constant geopolitical spotlight. What role will India play? Can't India leverage its friendship with Russia to stop the war? Why is India going soft on Putin's invasion? Is India alleviating the impact of Western sanctions on Moscow? Has India aligned itself in a deeply polarized world since Putin's tanks rolled into Ukraine? If there's ever been a week that underscores India's primacy in the order of things, it is this one. Three top politicians spanning the dramatic divide have descended at the same time in Delhi, each one amplifying an independent relationship but also pushing some sensitive buttons. It began with US Deputy National Security Advisor Dalip Singh, who made the seemingly callous, intemperate remark lecturing India on how Russia wouldn't step in if China escalated operations at the border. A remark that has been widely derided, including by India's former ambassador to the UN, who labelled it as coercion.
Mr. Dalip Singh has joined the ranks of Mr. Preet Bharara in terms of being one of those persons of Indian origin who takes a dig and successfully tries to rattle India at every opportunity. Who is USA to impose sanctions or consequences on other countries? That right, if at all it is a right, belongs to the United Nations.
The abrasive and much derided quip from Biden's man was clearly to try and attack India's relationship with Russia, underscored today by the arrival of Sergey Lavrov, Putin's very vocal foreign minister, and the man doing much of the talking over the Ukraine invasion.
Indian foreign policy is characterized by independence and the concentration on real national legitimate interests. The same policy basis exists in the Russian Federation, and this makes us, as big countries, good friends and old partners.
India's External Affairs Minister has previously also hit back at suggestions that India was making missteps by dealing with the belligerent sanctions hit Russia over oil and gas post the invasion of Ukraine.
What we are seeking to do, whether it is in the context of India or other partners and allies around the world, is to do all we can to see to it that the international community is speaking in unison, speaking loudly against this unjustified, unprovoked, premeditated aggression, calling for an end to the violence.
India, as you are aware, has always been in favor of resolving differences and disputes through dialogue and diplomacy. In our meeting today, we will have an opportunity to discuss contemporary issues and concerns in some detail.
Another player arriving in India fresh from the smoking chessboard of Ukraine was UK's Foreign Secretary, who has voiced apprehensions about India's role but played safe.
We respect other countries' decisions about the issues that they face. India is a sovereign nation. I'm not going to tell India what to do.
The month gone by has also been riddled with condescending commentary from Western think tanks pronouncing India's abdication of strategic duty during the current war. Words that have been responded with contempt by Indian analysts. The truth is, India is a close friend of Russia and has a deepening relationship with the US too. So has the week gone by perhaps highlighted above all that India follows its own foreign policy path and won't be influenced? Bureau Report, India Today.